Hi friends, we are going to make our placemat for our moms for Mother's Day. Hi, you ready? Okay, I'm going to tell you what we need first, and then we'll sit down and we'll get started. We need, in your bag, your Mother's Day bag, you have all the Mother's Day gifts, everything you need for every Mother's Day gift. So for this one, we're going to be taking out the glittery stickers that are in there. Yours might not be the same colors as mine because there were different colors. And then you've got scrapbook, different patterns of scrapbook paper. And then the big pink piece of construction paper, a glue stick, a marker, a paint stick. If you want to paint, you can even do that. And something to write your name with. Oh, last thing, scissors. And water if you get thirsty. So, look at everything and think about your mom for a moment. Think about the things that she thinks is pretty or the colors that she thinks is pretty. And can we imagine, maybe just imagine a little bit how we want our placemat to look. So I'm going to show you can do your placemat for your mom any way that you want to. Our art never has to be the same. I'm going to draw a heart in the middle of my placemat, and I've sent a link for a tutorial for you guys to learn how to draw a heart if you wanted to do that in the center of your mom's placemat, or if you wanted to draw little hearts all over, okay? So before I do that, actually, you're going to want to try your best to write your name, because that'll be something really special that your mom will like to see on your paper. Did you write your name? Good job. And if at any point you need more time, you can just pause the video, okay? So we're gonna take our pink piece of paper, and it was already folded in the bag. We wanna make sure it's folded in the middle, like that. Oops, not like that. Like this. So that both halves are equal, like that. Because that's gonna tell us where we're going to draw our heart. So if you want to pause this and go watch the tutorial really quick, then you can come back and we can do it together. Okay. So the guy that does the tutorial, he starts with 2 dots. And then he draws, it goes up and around, up and around. I'm not really good at teaching how to draw something if it hasn't been taught to me. But there's my heart. Would you like to show me yours if you decided to draw one? Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my stickers. You wanna pick a sticker to use? Okay. And where do you think you wanna put the sticker? That's a good place. That is a good place. See, the flower stickers have a little center that come out. Do you see that? Okay. So I've decided where to place my sticker. And now I want to try to do something with these little pieces of paper. Okay, they all either match with pink or have pink in them. And if you want to, you can cut them into any shape you want to. You can leave them the size that they're at. You can cut them into being smaller. Whatever you can imagine would look pretty. I'm going to cut these to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to fold it. The easiest thing when you're learning how to cut straight and you don't see a line is to fold something, because then it makes a line. And then you can just follow that. Or you could just get a marker and draw it. So I'm going to do this to all of my rectangles. I'm not going to use paint today, except for the tempera paint stick that I use. That's what I did for the heart, because it just comes out so nice and pigmented, and it's easy to use. But if you want to paint your mom's placemat, feel free to. You're just going to want to make sure it dries really, really good before you give it to her. So how are you doing today? Awesome, thank you for sharing. Today is Tuesday, and the weather is a high of 96 degrees. I can't even believe how warm it is outside. Do you like the hot weather? I enjoy the hot weather, but mostly when I can be by water. Once it's 90 degrees, I don't want to be outside unless I can be by a pool, which our community pool that used to be open is closed. Okay. And then I had 4 pieces of paper. I think everybody has either 3 or 4 pieces of paper. And just like when we did the necklace and the bracelet, when we're making a gift for someone, that is a way that we're saying thank you, we appreciate you, we see how hard you work, we love you, we love the way you take care of us. We want to think about the person that we are making it for while we're making it for them, because a lot of times, especially moms, they can feel that love in the gift. Okay, so I'm going to use my glue stick. This is a big glue stick. Any size glue stick will work. And then I'm going to think about the places I want to put my squares. So you go ahead, and if you're doing the same thing I'm doing, go ahead, or not. You could do something different. You could draw a picture of you. Well, we're drawing a picture of you and your mom on the Mother's Day card, but you could do it on your mat too if you wanted to. I went with a heart. Hearts are pretty simple once you get it down. So lots of pink in this. Do you like the color pink? Yeah? Yeah, some people really like it. Some people not so much. We're also, at the end of this, we're going to talk about your Mother's Day card just briefly. That's something that a parent is going to need, a parent or a grandparent, and any adult that's at your house is going to need to help you with, because they're going to ask you questions, and I'm going to tell you what the questions are so you can be thinking about them. And then when your parent or grandparent asks you, you'll have an idea of what it is that you want to say. So I'm putting my pieces of square that I cut out, or actually they're like small rectangles, all along the top and the bottom of my paper. I have absolutely no idea why I thought to do that, but that's sometimes how creative, actually it's always how creative art goes, right? Sometimes we have something in mind that we think, ooh, maybe I want to make that, but not all the time. Sometimes you just get started and you start making something that you weren't even thinking about. And it's really cool when you get excited about how it turns out. But even if you don't, that's the beauty of creative art. You could just do it again. I think you only have one, you do only have one piece of pink paper. So if anything, if at any point you aren't enjoying your placemat, you could always flip it over and do it on the other side. Or you could use another piece of construction paper. I've got lots of that little flower paper. And these little squares, if you do squares, or you do anything with this paper, if you do put it somewhere with the glue stick and then you don't like it there, then you're like, oh, I think I should have moved it. They come right off and you just re-glue it on. Wow, I had exactly enough to do both. But if you do move the scrapbook paper, just be really gentle when you're peeling it off so it doesn't rip, okay? Okay. So the thing I really like about scrapbook paper is that when you cut it up and put it together, it reminds me of a certain kind of blanket called a quilt. Have you ever seen a quilt? Yeah, it's like a bunch of different fabrics are put together, and it looks kind of random, like they don't belong together, but when you put them together, it looks really pretty. So now I'm going to take my flowers, and I'm going to put as many flowers as I want to, wherever I want to on my placemat. So yeah, look at your colors and think about what colors Mom enjoys. And does Mom like one color, or does she have other colors that she likes too? So I know I don't have just one favorite color. How about you? Do you have one favorite color? That is a good color. That's a pretty color. You need your pincher fingers because you see I'm peeling the paper off the back of the sticker. And then the sticky side of the sticker goes down on my placemat. Okay, I'm done with mine. While you guys are finishing up with yours, I am going to get the Mother's Day card out so you can see it. See what it looks like, and I'll read you what the questions are. And then we also have a Mother's Day picture frame, and that's really just a lot like what we just did right now, except it's just stickers. So this is what the frame looks like. It's soft and squishy, it's foam. So it's just that. You'll need an adult to either find or print out a picture so that you can cut it in this shape. What shape is this? Good job. and you can tape it to the back, okay? So in here, there are flower foam stickers, similar to the one we used for our mat, that you're using for the mat. And then we've got hearts. This says Happy Mother's Day. And these are numbers. So they use the numbers for putting the year that it is. Do you remember what year it is? So today, for example, is May 5th, 2020. It's 2020. So 2020 is 2020. Okay? So this is the 2. It's really small. Uh-oh, I just broke it. Be careful when you take out the stickers, especially the number ones, so that you don't accidentally rip them. So that's the 2. You see it? And the 0 is just a circle. So you can put the date on there if you want to. And there's a little, see there's writing on this side. Don't decorate this side, decorate the other side because it's blank. And then you can put the stickers anywhere you want to. It's gonna look great no matter how you set it up. You can use all of them, you can only use a couple stickers, whatever you wanna do for your mom. And then you'll get the picture and then you'll tape it and you'll have the frame, which she will love. So here's the card. And then after this tutorial, I'm going to be making a tutorial on the hats, the big coffee filter hats. So there's a little piece of paper that says, Mom, if you were a flower, I'd pick you. And then there's a picture of a flower, which you can color if you want to. And there's the Mother's Day card. So this is questions for you about your mom. So you'll do that with an adult. And then once this gets filled out, use a glue stick and glue it to the purple backing. And then fold it in half if you need help, ask for help. And then after you've colored or painted this flower, you can glue that onto the front of your card. And Mom, if you were a flower, I'd pick you, also get glued to the front of your card. See that? So then she just opens it. She gets to read all of your answers. So here are the questions, just so you can think about them. My mom loves... Her favorite color is... Good job. What is something my mom says a lot? What does my mom do during the day? What does my mom like to do when she has time to herself? That's a tough one, huh? Or maybe it's not. What does my mom like to do with me? So what's something that your mom loves to do with you? I love it. My mom loves what about me? That's perfect. What I love most about my mom? What's the thing that you most love about your mom? Oh, that's so sweet. She's gonna love that. My mom's so pretty. She's as pretty as... What is she pretty as? Like something you see and you're like, oh, that's so beautiful. It could be anything. Something you see outside, something you see in the sky. It could be a color. Oh, that's a good answer. So those are the questions. And then once you are, that's filled out, This says, draw a picture of you and your mom. So down here, you're gonna draw a picture of you and your mom, and then you'll use the glue stick to glue it onto the back. And then you can give that to her with her card, okay? All right, so let's see your placemat that you made for your mom. It's beautiful. She is going to love it. Awesome. Here. See, that one's mine. See how it kind of looks like a quilt? Does that remind you of a blanket? Yeah. Thank you so much for doing this art with me, and I know your mom's gonna love it. I'm super excited for you to give it to her, and I'll see you soon.